Here that can. Nice play from Fun Gamers. They have the lasso from the back. In range, considering her name, but that's a different issue. OP Esports and Fun Gamers ban out the Lone Druid and the Slark. Clearly carries that both teams were not wanting to face. Lone Druid, a hero that many consider to be very the Senjin on the Rubik, and last chance on the Wind Ranger. Looks like Warhog is reconnected. Maybe his mic is connected right now. Warhog, are you there?
Yes, hi. Sorry about that. I had some backup work to do, but now I'm free to cast this whole game. How are you doing, Pizza Dog?
I am great, thanks. Now, looking forward to some high-quality Indian Dota. Why don't you introduce the Dire Heroes for us?
Okay, on the dire side, we've got fun gamers. On the Juggernaut, we've got enough for me now. Listen to game. Okay. We've got Sran playing the Queen of Pain. Prodigy being is gonna play the Earthshaker. There's gonna be Destruction Man or Destruction something playing the Lich, and we've got the final hero, which is the Pat Rider, played by Pro Noob. Middle finger.
With players' pings fluctuating, what do you think of the both teams' drafts overall? Who do you think got the better of the laning of the drafting phase?
Well, draft wise, it looks like OP gamers have gone for that Draw Ranger damage plus the Vengeful Aura damage, and now they've got the Wind Ranger, I'm assuming. So that's going to be an added advantage with that Precision Aura coming into play. So they're looking to build the draft around this Draw Ranger and increase the damage, and not to forget amplify damage as well coming out from the Slardar.
Yeah,
But
that level 6 in the Slaughter will really help them when he managed to get his early levels in the offlane, get some good rotations on these Dire Heroes. He could blow people up very quickly. What do you think about? Do you think the Radiance heroes will be able to survive a good initiation from the Dire though? It looks like we might have an early team fight here. Wolf has been stunned by the Earthshaker, first down by the Lich, and that's a spin. That's a dead Drow. And a dead Rubik. This seems like this goes to something I was discussing in the draft, just the squishiness of the Radiant heroes. Do you think what we just saw will be a sign of the game to come? Will they just get blown up instantly?
yes, that's what I was going to talk about. Looking at, OP's draft, and we see fun gamers have picked up a lot of nuke damage. The Queen of Pain burst. The Lich is going to do a lot of damage with that chain. There's an Echo Slam by this, Earthshaker, always the heavy damage dealer in terms of magical damage. And OP do not have that tanky heroes. Like, they have gone for the Wind Ranger, Draw Ranger, both quite squishy carries. So they'll have to watch out for this FG, and a lot will depend on the Rubik and how he steals the Fissure to probably counter attack or something like that.
With an early gank on the mid lane, Freedom just managing to miss his magic missile due to a very well-timed blink from Saran. What do you think of the decision to go aggressive tri-lane on the Radiant, what is now a dual lane with Vengeful Spirit ganking the mid? Do you think this is a wise decision from the Dire team?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the Dire's off lane, which is the aggressive tri lane, they have a Lich, they have the Earthshaker and Juggernaut. That's a lot. That's a lot of kill potential in this tri lane going out for Team Fun Gaming.
Yeah, I think just never letting that Drow have the space to get the free CS will help the team of Fun Gamers to ensure that they don't snowball the Drow as much as the Radiant team OP would hoping for. A nice fissure block there, making sure that Prodigy survives. If the Senjin was managed to get in with the telekinesis, he may have been in a lot of trouble.
Yep, and
overall we got some...
Yeah, the Earthshaker also in the bottom lane. If you saw, he was trying to fissure block the Draw Ranger and Rubik. So if he manages to fissure block even once, it's going to be Blade Fury with Frostbite, and that's going to be a confirmed kill on the Draw Ranger or the Rubik, because both of them are very squishy and they do not have any escape mechanism.
With the max health of about 650 on the Drow Ranger and 450 on the Rubik. Not even if the Senjin maxed his passive, neither of them are going to survive a fissure block at this early stage of the game. And Prodigy is still trying to find that magical fissure block that he's looking for. But Wolf is being fairly defensive here.
In the middle lane, though, we see Drow Ranger going on the, the Vengeful Spirit going on the Queen of Pain, but she blinks out and manages to escape right on time.
That's another failed rotation from Freedom there. It's unfortunate for them with the... Even though the Dire did not have any vision, Sran just seems to have a sixth sense for this magic missile coming in. As he sees the animation, he's blinking out. Clearly ping not an issue for the Queen of Pain player in this game.
And top of that, Vengeful Spirit had a Invis rune, so did not make proper use of that with the Wind Ranger Shackle Shot, so they will be disappointed with this.
Maybe they could have been a little more patient, waited for Freedom to be in a better position, maybe just on the high ground over here, before, just out of tower vision, before giving Sran the magic missile to give him less time to respond. And OP Wolf has been fissure blocked. There's the blast, but now listen to game is too low to go in for the Blade Fury, and the engagement fizzles out. Just letting now listen to game, get his salve on, heal up, and Wolf gets back into a more defensive position. A lane we haven't talked about yet is this top lane, which is a solo Slaughter against a solo Batrider. Currently they're fairly even in last hits. Who do you think should be winning this lane?
Well, ideally Batrider should be winning. But if you see, both the heroes are at level 5.5 and have got decent amount of CS, almost equal. So I would say this is a win for Sladder in this offlane.
Yeah, I think he's getting a much...
In the bottom lane, though, the Blade Fury finally comes into play.
In the lane we've missed... Yeah. We have missed initiation. Yeah. Queen of Pain rotates on the bot lane. But with a... Oh, very good body blocks from Freedom. And Sran... Oh, 11 health. This Queen of Pain is getting away with murder once more. And murder of the... She even wants to come back for more. She's looking for those two supports that are very, very low, hiding in the tree line, but she's not going to find them.
Yeah, quite a cheeky play. Quite a cheeky play coming out from the Queen of Pain. Yes, the Fissure block coming into play, and with the Lich slow, that was an easy kill on the Drow Ranger in the bottom lane.
Yeah, that is pretty much textbook from the Dire team. A nice timely rotation from the Queen of Pain gets a very secured kill. But this does give Last Chance a bit of time to CS in the middle. He is now quite a bit ahead of the Queen of Pain in terms of CS, but she will be... The Queen of Pain did get something from killing the Drow in the bot lane, but it wasn't enough as...
Yeah, it wasn't enough as you rightly said. But Queen of Pain, not a hero you should worry about on getting farm, because she can farm up any point of the time with that blink ability. And now we see a rotation coming on in the top lane. Rubik has moved in. Batrider in a bit of trouble.
Very good usage of the stick from Chopper there. Without that, he might have died to the Firefly damage with the couple of extra tanks. But a nice rotation from this engine. Start up picking up that level 6 that we spoke about and just killing the Batrider right away with it.
Yes, excellent use there. I mean, the Rubik's right time TP did manage to get the kill in. Batrider now will have to think about ganking someone with a smoke, because his level 6 is now available.
But Batrider, a hero that does benefit immensely from that the Blink Dagger item. That more so than most, because the lasso range has been nerfed so much, even since I started playing Dota really significantly around TI3, the initiation range is almost halved from what it used to be. So he needs that Blink Dagger even more now, because he has to be pretty much in melee range of the hero just to grab them.
Yeah, that's true.
Prodigy setting up for another fissure block. Let's see if anything comes of this. He takes it out. Oh, and he gets Wolf. That's blocked again. But a nice disruption from the Vengeful Spirit and a great gust means that the initiation slightly fell, but there's The stunning away from the Queen of... Oh, but she does get shackled. Will Strand go down? Last chance, gets his ultimate off, but he just doesn't do enough damage. All he has right now is an ult talisman and a bottle. He doesn't even have his phase boots yet. He does not have enough damage. But with Chopper coming in, they may have the edge that they need. A great fissure block on Prodigy means Chopper can't get in for his slithering crush, and now it's last chance to run away, but he doesn't even make it. Now listen to the game. Spinning to win and getting that Drow Ranger. The Wind Ranger, sorry.
And now the
Sorry,
Bat
Ranger.
Rider has moved and he's quite close to the lasso range. The Queen of Pain taking a lot of damage, just one stun away. Nice escape there again, blinking out of the stun, and now Vengeful Spirit in a bit of trouble.
Nice
She's been
disjoint.
chased down by the Bat Rider and she falls down.
He just burns poor old Prodigy to death. But the return is the Lich kill. Saran has picked up a bottle charge and is reloading. Chopper misses his crutch, and this will be the sign for the Dire team to rotate in. A great fissure block, and this will be Chopper's death this time. Saran picking up the kill.
Nice play coming out there from the Earthshaker. This
A
deep
lot of action happening in this Dire off lane, Radiant safe lane. But meanwhile, OP Wolf, he says he doesn't want to be here. He thinks he's much better off going to farm the top lane where no one has been. Do you think this is the right call from OP?
Yes, it is, because Drow Ranger is yet to hit level 6, and once she hits level 6, the precision aura damage is going to boost on Wind Ranger as well as herself, as well as the Venji. So the right clicks from everyone is going to be quite hard after that level upgrade on her.
No. Last chance, almost getting caught out there, but having the presence of mind just to blink to Wind run away right before the entire Dire team converges on his small Wind Ranger behind.
Yes, now as
While
we
Wolf
see,
continues to chip in.
Drow Ranger has picked up her ultimate, so we see 28 damage on all range heroes, so that's almost half a relic for free, you could say. So that's a lot coming out earlier into the game.
Yeah, and it is something that the Dire team will have to be aware of. In terms of levels, we see the Dire team a little bit more ahead on XP, but it's a little bit distributed a little unequally. Prodigy is a little bit behind on the Earthshaker. He's only level 4, while the Senjin on his counterpart Rubik is level 5. Do you think this will affect team fights in the next 5 to 10 minutes?
Nah, not much. They're looking to play a bit passively, trying to get that level 6 on Lich. He is level 6. I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's the
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker that's not
Yeah,
levels.
the Earthshaker. I mean, you do not need the Echo Slam. I mean, you cannot pull off a good Echo Slam anyways. The Fissure is the main thing, giving the Earthshaker the edge earlier onto the game. So it won't affect the team fights much, not having that Echo Slam, because there's already a lot of damage coming out from the Queen of Pain as well as the Bat Rider and Juggernaut. And as we had discussed earlier, heroes on OP side are quite squishy.
Fissure taking out probably about a fifth to a quarter of their health in interim anyway. Don't need a dunk just to get through them quite yet.
Yeah.
In terms of skill builds, what do you feel about Slaughter's decision to skip Bash altogether? He hasn't even picked up a value point. With that 1 point, it is a 10% chance. Sure, it might not mean the difference between getting a kill and not at this point, but it could secure a little bit of extra control in the Queen of Pain. What do you feel is the right decision from the chopper on the sideline?
I would, I mean, being the offlane Slada, you wouldn't want to max out Bash earlier on, because your main point is to go in, blink in and crush, and as much and to be mobile around the map. So as much as you can do that, that's fine. I think the 10% Bash won't matter much, because you've got 3 disables, also a silence coming out from the Drow Ranger to shut the Queen of Pain. So not to worry about that Bash. He can level it up later.
Yeah. And in terms of the Dire skill build, everything seems pretty standard. The Lich maxing on his blast, Queen of Pain, She's got that scream and 1 value point in blink. Do you think maybe she should start leveling it over maybe her stifling dagger? Oh, she has now picked up the 2nd point. Do you think she'll continue to level it over the stifling dagger just
Yeah.
for the security?
Yep. Blink. You always max out a blink on Queen of Pain, and now we see she's blinked it right into trouble, and looks like she might be able to escape yet again. Blink is gonna be off CD in 2 seconds.
She's had a very lucky. But that's a good crush from Chopper on now to the game. But he has his ultimate, but it's only level 1. There's only a couple of flashes anyway. No one dies. And now, Sran, that shorter cooldown blink, manages to get back in. And overall, a very slightly better initiation from the Dire team. But it actually works out, even though they get more kills. But now, with the kill of this engine, it's most definitely a win for the Dire team. No more stuns left. Oh, except for that Bad Rider flame break. Last chance. Taking chances and pays for it with his life.
Almost like a full team vibe coming out from, I mean, on the side of Team OP Esports. So well played there by Team Fun Gaming. The Queen of Pain putting out the scream right on the top of 3 heroes, making sure that the Juggernaut will be able to finish with the Blade Fury. Though the Juggernaut did fall in the process, but I think a team wipe is a team wipe.
Yeah. You can never underestimate the power of killing 5 heroes at one point in time. Although it didn't really look like it, because at this point in the game, it's only 12 minutes in, heroes respawn so quickly that they've TP'd to the bottom lane and started farming right away.
This True Ranger though has been having a very hard time, has already died 4 times, only 42 CS 13 minutes into the game, just the Wraith Band power threats. She isn't doing quite well.
OP will definitely need her to scale, especially in items. She'll need a little bit more to tank up, maybe turn that Wraith Band into an Aquila. Get something, either a mobility or stealth item like a Blink Dagger or Shadow Blade, or just some more stats if they choose to go that way. Although drows that don't have a hero like Visage on their team that benefit immensely from the active ability of her aura, she may tend just to get something that'll help her get out of fights rather than just try to tank through, because the burst damage from the Dire team is just too significant even if she gets a small strength item.
Yeah, and now we see Team Fun Gaming are not letting this True Ranger farm. They've smoked up 4 heroes here. The bounty rune being picked up, that's going to be spotted off by the Radiant side actually, the bounty rune going missing, but the True Ranger isn't willing to...
He doesn't seem to care, he's a level noob. Showing us that Blink Dagger.
Easy.
Yeah, too easy for Fun Gaming. Noob, having picked up that Blink Dagger after that fight, is now top of the net worth. A hero that was once only even with the Slaughter is now 1700 ahead of him and top of the net worth charts. Meanwhile, Last Chance takes this moment to try push the mid lane, and Sran, he only gets his ultimate on Freedom, and Last Chance feels that this is the time to run away. Noob blinking in, but the turn does come from the Radiant team. The damage isn't quite there, with the Jar Ranger only respawning now, and a great slam from Prodigy stops any aggression from the Radiant hero. This fight just seems to be never ending. Abilities after abilities, and Chopper, is he going to go down? He survives on the scrap belt, but
Oh my god. This Queen of Pain, I'm gonna applaud for her. She's been playing out of her mind. She isn't willing to back off when she's on low HP. She's been sneaking out kills on low HP multiple times, and as we saw, she got the kill on the Wind Ranger but wasn't satisfied. She went and blinked in and got the kill on the Slardar as well. So really nice play coming out, and now she has the Ill Scepter being
Sran
done.
has really been testing the abilities of the limits of the Queen of Pain hero in this game. He's been running around on low mana, low HP, knowing exactly what his team needs just to secure that extra edge in the team fights, and it has led to Team Fun Gaming about 5k ahead in net worth, 4k ahead in XP. This is starting to look a little troublesome from OP. They're 12 kills behind and behind on net worth as well. Do they have what it takes to bring this back.
And it looks like Rubik is gonna run into Queen of Pain right away. The Batrider is there. Rubik lifts the Queen up, but looks like they're gonna chase down the Rubik and bring him down quite easily. The Slardar has moved now. He's sprinting out, trying to get the crush on Queen of Pain. She's gonna get crushed up, being shackled up. She dies instantly. So 1-for-1 trade, definitely favoring team OP Esports right now, because the Queen of Pain fell down.
Yeah, OP will take that trade any day. Rubik maybe trying to bait out the early blink from the Queen of Pain with that lift, so he could steal it and use it to run away. But he'll trade his life for the Queen of Pain in a heartbeat. Overall, that fight, about 600 gold into the pockets of OP, and that'll help him. That'll help Chopper get to his blink dagger, and Wind Ranger get closer to her Aghanim Scepter. That will allow her to tank through this initiation from Team Fun Gaming much more effectively and allow them to turn back the fight in their favor.
Yes, and this Wind Rangers almost has her Ags complete, another component remaining. So after that, it's going to be even added damage on this Wind Runner with that Precision Aura coming into play. And the thing about Precision Aura is it grows minute by minute. But the Drow Ranger, again now overextending her stay in the top lane, is going to get caught out by the Batrider. The stun is thrown out, the Fisher being stolen by the Rubik. But
that's a great steal from Rubik to hopefully break off the aggression there. But Wolf, he's going to tick down anyway. Speaking of Precision Aura, now you see it, now it's gone.
Yes, but they do manage to get 2 kills in return.
They do trade 2 heroes in the Dire, and they're pressing for more. Prodigy and Pronoob running for their lives, and Freedom picks up a haste. Will he be able to pick up? He does get the swap on Pronoob, but a great blink from them means that, Prodigy turning it on them with the slam. He does get shackled, going down to right clicks from the Vengeful Spirit, and the Wind Ranger trying to bring down Pronoob, but last chance, he's got an urn charge on him. Will he tick down?
And
he may just do so.
This time we see a team wipe on Fun Gaming. Quite a fun game we're having, huh?
Yeah. 32 kills in 18 minutes. This is 6.86 Dota, friends. We've got 3k gold swings, throws, mini throws, counter throws, initiations, counter initiations, all non-stop action.
Yeah,
this
but
has been the style of 6.86 Dota.
But I would like to give some credit to the Slardar, who actually, with the blink reveal, was able to turn that fight around. The Drow Ranger did fall in the top, but immediately the Queen of Pain and Juggernaut also fell down, leaving all 3 of their weaker heroes alive. And Team OP did not leave anything behind and managed to get all 3 kills.
Yeah, that is a point. Chopper, but while he has been behind his Batrider compatriot in farm, he has definitely equaled him in effectiveness in team fights. A couple of key crushes in the last couple of fights have allowed OP to turn things that they mightn't have turned were this player of lesser skill.
Yes, and now we see Slardar is already very close to his first staff. Meanwhile, the Batrider obviously going in for the first staff. Oh, actually he isn't. He's going in for the BKB first before he gets the first staff. So we are going to see the first staff on Slardar activate. So near the Roshan pit actually, there's a fight breaking through.
And this is a Roshan attempt from the Diet, spun up by Freedom, but he pays for it with his life. Going down to the Omnis at the jungle. But this will make Fun Gaming a little bit more hesitant. Oh, Pronoob goes in, but he gets another great crush from Chopper. Now listen to the game, bring down last chance with his Blade Fury and a great ulti from Strand landing on the 2. Those are 4 heroes down, and this will be the Roshan for Fun Gaming. Going back to where they started.
What is happening? And just as I've heard, the scores were even in terms of net worth and XP. Again, Fun Gaming take a slight advantage, but it's a very close game till now.
Yeah. Given equal farm, which, if this game goes another 15, 20 minutes like this, which team do you think will come out ahead overall? Which team scales better into the late game, in your opinion?
It's quite hard to say, but I mean, Draw Ranger, we do not see many Draw Ranger games, but I mean, we have played against a Draw Ranger in pubs, and if she gets a farm going on, it's very difficult to kill her out later on in the game because it's a range hero going up against the Juggernaut, and also she has the silence to be used right at the time. In the end, it will all come down to execution and how the team fights go, because both teams have a fair late game. I would say.
I think I agree with you there. With the sheer amount of large impact teamfight spells such as Slara Crush, Lasso from the Batrider, everything from the Earthshaker and the Chain Frost from the Lich, it will come down to which team gets the better initiation. An item that the Drow Ranger could go here and has been stated to be pretty valuable on the hero is the Dragon Lance, which would allow her to increase her attack range. Do you think this is something that Wolf could and should go in this game?
The Dragonlance maybe not the right option. Probably a BKB, or maybe you get a Dragonlance converted into BKB for later on. But it's a bit too late to get the Dragonlance. I'm assuming she's picked up a Yasha, probably going in for SNY for that added tank ability, or maybe a Manta. Manta would be nice to have. And if you noticed,
what could the Manta potentially just
if you noticed, Draw Ranger had dominated one range creep, but she forgot about the stacking and lost the range creep to the neutrals. Quite funny.
With the changes to the Helm of the Dominator, giving all creeps extra XP, it's a little bit hard to do that, but clearly the Dire Heroes not wanting her to continue that stacking game.
And
but whenever you see a Manta picked up, you think of what it can dispel. In this game, there's not a heck of a lot. But
nice steal by Rubik over there.
Yes, that was a great steal from Rubik. Landing on 4 of the Die Heroes, resulting in Juggernaut's death even before he can cast his ultimate.
Beautiful shackle coming out there from Wind Ranger.
Overall, very good communication between these OP players, using their ults in sequence with each other, and Slardar even killing himself on the Ancient to deny the Dire team the farm. Overall, very good fight for OP.
And it looks like Rubik isn't yet satisfied with what they got. He's going in to chase the Batrider, but it's going to be quite unsuccessful in doing so.
Yeah, being cheeky is half of the joy of playing Rubik. Trying to get in on heroes, steal their spells and use them against them. It's the joy.
Yeah, and I would like to give hero. Even he's my most played hero. You've casted one of our Tonys, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen you, Rubik. It's a sight to behold.
Thanks.
But yeah.
But I mean, in the last fight, the Rubik did pick up the Queen of the Sonic Wave and perfectly landed it on 3 heroes, making OP the team fight winner in that fight.
Yeah, definitely. As with FY in the TI5 for VG, Rubik can turn game, as was shown in that fight there. That could be just what OP needed to come back into this game. They're ahead on gold and XP for the first time in the entire game. We'll see if this continues with the Wind Ranger picking up a Blink Dagger, allowing her to better disengage from a fight or engage should she choose. She's picked up Ragnum Scepter, she's got a BKB. She's almost at the core kit of the carry Wind Ranger, peaking in the early game with the pickup of a Daedalus.
Yes, now we see
the
Team Dire coming in for a push. In comes the Batrider with a nice lasso on Slardar. He's gonna be omnied away. The Vengeful Spirit taking the fall. Sonic Wave misses on this occasion. The Juggernaut is spinning around. The Slardar comes back, crushes out. The dunk by the Earthshaker. The chain is out. What is happening?
It's all said and done. 2 heroes are dead. Last chance, Shackling Pro Noob. So many big being
So
used
many
there.
bodies falling down, and here we see
The
Juggernaut
most
and
notable of them all is probably the one that missed entirely was that Sonic Wave, only hitting on the Vengeful Spirit. Prodigy trying to use a smoke to get out, and then turning on the Wind Ranger. Now listen to game, and that's the initiation. Very good play from Prodigy there, good awareness. He'll pay for it with his life, most likely. But now listen to game. Again, 3 crits in a row, and this engine leaves. Now listen to game.
oh my
In the
god, this
dust.
Rubik.
Wolf bring him down. Great blink dagger usage from there, waiting for the cooldown,
And he actually baited
baiting the Juggernaut.
he actually baited the Juggernaut back into Draw Ranger's range, just that he could get a kill, but he wasn't successful to doing so. Very well played there by Rubik, and again Rubik coming into play very well.
A hero that requires good awareness of the game state and the state of every team fight, but if you play him effectively, just like was shown there, you can make enemies gnash their teeth in anger at
That's
what
true.
you can do with your cheeky plays.
And now suddenly we see the Draw Ranger is topping the charts of net worth. How? I mean, she's picked up a Manta. The Helm of Dominator farm has definitely come into play. She's already got 2.4k in the bank. Those last few ganks did get her some gold, and she's gonna be looking quite scary now.
I think the most notable thing, I think she was, what, 2 and 4? Maybe 0 and 4 at the end of the laning phase, and now she's 6, 6 and 3.
She was
She's
0
picked
4.
up kills. She was 0 4. Yeah, she's picked up 6 kills in the last 15 minutes on heroes like the Queen of Pain, like the Juggernaut, that were far ahead of her in net worth, and this has allowed her to catch up significantly, showing the rubber band effect in its most potent form.
Yeah, and now she's hit level 16 with that marksmanship. At 3 levels, she's gonna give out 70 damage, 69 damage to Wind Ranger as well as herself and the Vengeful Spirit. So that's a lot of damage coming out. And as she progresses with her items, maybe she gets
that
a
will
Eagle
allow
on.
her to dish out a buttload of damage, seeing as all the heroes on the Radiant team are ranged except for that Slardar, and he puts enough in with his crush and his ultimate.
Yeah, and the Draw Ranger now picking up the Blink Dagger, so she's gonna be able to escape fights, come into fights, land that gust quite efficiently.
And in terms of the die heroes, now Queen of Pain, she got that Yule Scepter probably just at about 12 minutes, and since then she's only managed to pick up an ultimate orb and a recipe for a Lincoln Sphere, unless there's something on the courier that I've missed, but I don't think there is.
There isn't.
So she's flatlined in terms of farm. The Juggernaut has managed to continue his farm. He's picked up a Manta Style, Phase Boots and Drums. What do you feel of the Drums Manta Style build over what is now the more favored build in the Battle Fury for the Juggernaut? Do you think this is a choice that Now Listen to Game was forced into with the Drought Gust?
Yes, I think it's
hard
the
countering
main.
him?
It's the main reason for getting the Manta style in place of a Battle Fury. Battle Fury obviously giving the Juggernaut the edge of farming at an efficient rate, but this Manta style is going to prove his survival in the ganks essentially, because there's this Vengeful Spirit which can, the Vengeful Spirit stun which can be dodged. There's the Shackle Shot, you can dodge it. The Gust you can get out of her. In the top lane though, the Draw Ranger is gonna fall down to all 5 heroes of Team Fun Gaming.
Yeah, not even a good blink and Manta usage and a Gust on all 3 of them could save her there, and that's 1 kill, 1500 gold. But meanwhile, in the bottom lane, oh, what a great force stop usage from Prodigy. He gets his Echo Slam on 2, but he goes down. Nice ultimate Now Listen to Go, bringing down the ever so tricksy Rubik, and they look to press forward onto the Wind Ranger. A short duration shackle when Now Listen to Game. He's picked up a Blink Dagger as well, allowing him to catch last chance where otherwise would not be able to, and that'll mean the death of the Wind Ranger. A nice, very aware item choice in the Blink Dagger, seeing as 3 at least Actually, 4 of the Radiant heroes have a Blink Dagger, and now listen to game is obviously just, he wants to be right next to them, right-clicking them or Blade Furying them, and without his Blink Dagger, he wouldn't have been able to do that. Very up from the Juggernaut there.
There are total
Very aware
of
of what his
7 blink
opponent had.
daggers in this game.
Clearly, the item is balanced. All please.
And also the Queen of Pain has a blink. So 8 blinking heroes in the map. And we're going to see a lot of chases coming out in the team fights.
Yeah. Only the Lich and the Vengeful Spirit not lacking that mobility item. But the Lich, he doesn't mind. He's turnable towards the mech, keeps his team alive.
Roshan is now up.
Go back into Rush. And it doesn't look like the Team OP are aware of this. They don't see any dire heroes on the map. They ping out the top tower, saying, let's just take this trade wherever they are.
They are going to smoke up though.
Yeah, they do have 4 heroes here. Will they be able to take on the dire heroes with 5 though? The power shot goes in, the swap goes on to the back rider, and Pernoom gets shackled to a tree, but they are very afraid.
Look at the damage on the Draw Ranger.
Yeah, the Wind Ranger's damage excessive, bringing down now listen to game almost to nothing. But with that Aegis, he comes out the better. Wolf, very good man usage blinking out, but it's not going to be able to save him. With those 4 blink daggers, or 3 blink daggers and 1 blinking hero, he ain't surviving. That's 1 dead puppy. And this should be a top push from Team Fun Gaming.
Yes, Fun Gaming right on top yet again. I mean, this game has been going up and down, and now finally we see the equilibrium being broken yet again. Fun Gaming have taken a 3k advantage in their favor. They would like to get some objectives out of this map now. They're looking to push in for the T2 tower mid.
And with the trial only respawning in 37 seconds, she does have the buyback, but she doesn't want to waste
The
that on
Earthshaker getting caught by the Rubik is gonna die off. There's a Blinken crush by the Slardar, which managed to kill him off. Though Vengeful Spirit now in bit of trouble, is being chased down by the Queen of Pain. Is gonna be glimmered for now. Nice shackle shot coming out from the Wind Ranger, and Queen of Pain gets decimated.
Gets shredded. Yeah, she gets torn to bits and pieces. And the Radiant Hero is looking to chase here, but with their Blink Daggers, the Dire are able to get out. Pronoob doing some nice jukes with the Firefly while it's still up.
Yes, nice juking coming out there by Pro Noob. Just managing to dodge the crush at the right time.
So once again, like you said, this game has been very back and forth, but now the 2 carriers from the Dire are about 2k ahead of their compatriots on the Radiant. It'll be crucial to see what they do with these items. The Juggernaut, what's he building into? He's still got the items that he's got 3.8k stocked up in his bank, and the big initiation from the Rubik. The Drow is behind him, but she's a little bit far behind him, and they're very afraid. And they're little too bold from the Rubik.
The Omni Slash now, but expended on that kill, so it's gonna be down for another 100 seconds. Probably OP would look to make something out of it.
Yeah.
Nah,
42
doesn't look
seconds
like.
out the Rubik means that Fun might look to
Yeah, the Rubik
initiate.
is
even without that Omni Slash.
yeah, Rubik has played a very important role in this game, turning around fights, and without him, I think OP Esports will look to back off for now and keep farming. Slardar is going in for the BKB next. Let's see what the Wind Ranger's got. She's got a completed Crystallis, going for that Daedalus after the Aghanim Scepter, so that's going to be a lot of damage on this Focus Fire after that's complete. The Pro Ranger hasn't yet chosen an item. Meanwhile, we see the Radiant
And
Heroes
we have
have
a
smoked
5-man
off.
smoke from the Die here.
Yep.
They're drawing a nice arrow toward right up the Drow Ranger's bum, seeing if they can find her, but they'll be disappointed.
Yeah, they do not have any sort of vision going out in this Radiant side. So they'll just back off for now. The smoke did wear off.
Yeah, smoke does wear off and things will just go back to farming.
Draw Ranger has picked up an ultimate orb. I wonder why.
She could maybe be going in for Lincolns to block the Batrider lasso. Hell, she could even be going in for a Scotty just for the tankability of the item.
At Ranger, does she need a Skadi? Or maybe a Butterfly? Butterfly would have been a proper option if you ask me, because that added agility on the precision aura is quite nice to have. And getting in Lincoln Sphere, I think you should trust in your teammates. Plus, you have already you have a defensive item as the Blink Dagger. I would have gone for something like a Butterfly here.
Maybe she feels that even with something like a Butterfly, it only gives her an extra 12 agility over the Scotty. So she feels that sacrificing the HP might not be worth it in the long run, just because while she may be more tanky to physical right-click damage, that's only coming out from heroes like the Juggernaut and the Queen of Pain, whereas Magic Burst comes from everyone on the Dire side.
Yeah.
So those extra stats and HP could help her.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But we'll see the Radiant heroes gathered up. What looks like it could be smoke play, trying to do some sneaking on in the Dire. Whereas the Dire also looking to do the same.
They were just waiting for the BKB. And now we see them smoked up.
Yeah, that's where OP choose to go.
Again, I mean, they just have a defensive ward, so they do not have any vision of where the enemy is. So that's going to be problematic with this smoke. They shouldn't run into all 5-man of Team Fun Gaming. That would be disastrous.
And they choose, without that vision, without knowing where the enemies are, the Wind Ranger, she wants to get her farm more than anything else. She doesn't want to fall further behind, should I say, the Juggernaut and the Queen of Pain. She's almost neck and neck with the Queen of Pain once more, both just farming out camps. Queen of Pain looks like she's going back for an Aghanim Scepter, an item that you see on Queen of Pain very often. It helps her use her ultimate a little bit more liberally. A 40-second cooldown is much more useful than the longer cooldown without the Aghanim Scepter. It'll allow her to just ult creep waves and push them and still have it up for the fight.
Yep. And there's a completed Skadi now on the Juggernaut. So even without the battlefield, he's managed to pull up a Skadi. But let's see what the Draw Ranger is going to build. Tell me one thing, does Skadi stack with Frost Arrows?
Skadi does not stack with Frost Arrows, but at this point, the Drow Ranger only has 1 point in Frost Arrows. She's been skilling stats over that skill.
Yeah,
so
I know
the Skadi slow will be more significant than the slow of her Frost Arrows at this point. So with her low valuation on Frost Arrows, she won't even bother to spend the 12 mana per arrow just to get a worse slow than Skadi would give her. We'll see. She's got 2.4k gold, 700 surplus for buyback. We'll see if she does go the Skadi route or the more defensive, I don't trust my teammates at all, Lincoln's build. How's the Batrider doing? The Earthshaker, he's picked up a 4-staff and a blink in addition to his Blink Dagger. Batrider, he's still building towards that BKB.
Yeah.
He's got buyback now though, so he can start building up his unreliable gold to get towards that item that he's been trying so desperately to get for the last 15 minutes.
I think he went in for the Yoga Club, the casual Yoga Club, and keeping it just for HP, and then decided to go the 4-staff. So the Roshan is up.
4-staff is an item that is crucial on the Batrider, just to, while you have the blink for initiation, without the force staff, you're just left in no man's land. With that force staff, you can more effectively pull the enemy out of position. And Roshan is back up, and this will likely be the next point of contention for these two teams. Both teams posturing around that Roshan pit, not wanting to be too far away if they see the enemy go in.
Yeah.
But only Fun Gaming have vision of the pit, though. There are only 2 dire wards covering this area. Radiant have no vision in the area whatsoever. An interesting point about now listen to games Skadi built is that even if he is Blade Furying, if he A-clicks on an enemy hero and lands what would be an attack but deals no damage, he still gets the Skadi slow onto that hero. So that could be an interesting means of stopping him being kited. Just slowing an enemy hero even through Blade Fury.
Ah, never thought of that. But now we see Juggernaut with a blink into the Roshan pit is gonna contest Roshan. This is the 3rd Roshan with the cheese. So with this, Fun Gaming would like to take high ground in the next 6 minutes.
Yeah. This will be the 3rd Roshan, and probably the 3rd Roshan coming to the Juggernaut. He's had both the Aegis. If he has that challenge on the path of the carry path for the Winter Battle Pass, he'll have almost got his achievement by now. He'll get his third Aegis.
Yeah, but sadly that compendium thing doesn't count in lobby matches, so he'll have to wait and play in matchmaking.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, practice for his pubs.
Yep.
The Bruno was spotting out the startup, but a great blink out to save from freedom. Rubik gets the flip, but he gets used up, and he is probably a gunner.
Oh
Nice
my
dust.
god.
Oh, they're blowing everything to poor Rubik.
He's still alive!
Sran, who picked up the Aegis in the end.
The Omni Slash is doing a lot of damage onto this Wind Ranger. She manages to escape though, for the time being. Actually, never mind, she dies.
That last right click from the Queen of Pain brings her down. The Rubik has fought back, so OP will have to get something from this fight, and they will. They've got the Queen of Pain once. Can they do it again? She's silenced up for now, but that'll be wearing off very soon, and she just uses it to blink out the moment she can. But she has blinked onto a Radiant Observer Ward, and Chopper breaking that Lincoln Sphere with his ultimate, allowing the Rubik to stun her, get silenced in the drought, and get punched to death with those stupidly high damage ranged attacks from the Radiant heroes. Overall, a very good fight for OP, even though they bought back on their Rubik, almost a 3k gold swing, and this could pressure.
This is what OP were hoping for. The Drow Ranger was completely safe in that fight, and she managed to dish out a lot of damage on all the heroes of Team FG, and now they look to contest high ground instead because the Aegis has been used, the cheese was expended, and Fun Gaming have been forced out with a buyback on the Queen of Pain. The Queen of Pain moves directly in, is gonna be silenced up. There's a Fuel Scepter available. It looks like Drow Ranger in a bit of trouble. She's gonna be swapped up by her friendly Vengeful Spirit, and she's gonna blink away to safety. Now the Rubik has just bought back, so he might be in a bit of trouble, but he Glimmer Capes away.
Yeah, a great swap there from the
sacrificial plays are real. And here we see Queen of Pain.
Sacrificial Vengeful Spirit. She gets silenced up, pushed away, and Wolf not interested.
Actually,
not having any of that.
Yeah, I don't think Team OP knew that she was alone, and that's why they decided to back off. And even Queen of Pain did not know that OP are alone, so she healed herself up and backed away.
Yeah. Both teams, with that buyback being forced on the Queen of Pain, she'll be, and the Rubik, both of the heroes were very, very
there was a chase onto the Wind Ranger in the bottom
wait
lane, but she managed to TP out.
Yeah, saves a lot. What do you think will be the Wind Ranger's next item? She's got her Blink, her Daedalus, and her Agnum Scepter. What do you think she'll go to next?
Well, let me check.
The standard progression from here is Blacking Bar, just to give her that extra tankiness and immunity to magic.
Yes,
Do you think
I think
that's
the
still the play here?
BKB is a must if you're going up against the Earthshaker. I think that saves lives, and you just right click the Earthshaker away when he blinks in. But she's picked up an ultimate orb herself. Maybe we're gonna see a Lincoln Sphere on her, but again, damage. Actually, damage-wise, they're doing pretty fine thanks to the Drow and Vengi. Or as you can see, the Vengeful Spirit herself has almost 200 damage. The Wind Ranger has 300 damage plus. The Drow Ranger has almost 400 damage. Actually, more than 400 damage, and that's a lot of damage going out.
Yeah. At this point, with the stacking of the auras, as you say, OP is very sorted for damage. They have what they need in terms of DPS to bring down the heroes as long as they survive long enough, and they're aware of that. They're picking up tanking items on heroes that could otherwise build into glass cannons that do nothing in a fight. They choose to rather be able to survive and dish out that damage.
Yes, and that's what is making the difference. The Drow Ranger now at 2.5k HP, so this is a difficult Drow Ranger to bring down. With that Dragon Lance also, it's probably going to be broken down into a BKB and Butterfly later on. But right now, that it's going to be of a lot use coming in to defend the high ground.
Yeah, that extra 130 range allows the Drought to essentially have I think the math was done at about 50% extra effective range with her ultimate on and not being procced from the minimum range. So it is highly effective on the hero. Bringing down the Juggernaut's healing ward before the push even comes on, is nice awareness there from Wolf with his illusions. And we'll see both teams position in the bottom lane. While last chance in the Wind Rangers, she split pictures in the top lane. She has got her TP scroll, always carry TP. These guys. TP save life. And maybe in this case Barracks. Strand blinks in, he gets silenced, but he heals himself up just to dispel that. But a very good cut from Copper. Duke does that to him, but it gets broken. Aubrey Sash gets popped, but it doesn't even bring anyone down. Prodigy lands his Echo Slam on one and he gets brought down in 3 hits by the Wind Ranger. And this is looking pretty dire from Team Fun Gaming. Slaughter gets brought down, but he buys back. Srand goes down, he doesn't have buyback. This signals the retreat for Fun Gaming. They're trying to get out of here. And the Lich gets 4 shot. Just showing the power of stacking auras and amplified damage.
Disgusting, man, disgusting.
Yeah. And now, only one of the die heroes alive, and only one of the dead heroes having buyback. OP are drawing the line bottom, making sure they get as many tier 2s as possible, just securing the map before trying to push high ground.
Yeah, and as we had discussed earlier, a lot will come down to the gameplay and how these heroes use these spells. And in that last fight, we saw the Echo Slam was a bit not on mark, as well as the Scream did not do much damage. The Batrider blinked in later on to take a hold of Slada, so that was completely wrong. I mean, you should catch Slada by surprise and finishing him off. And Team Fun Gaming used a lot of resources in finishing up that Slada, and he had a BKB up as well. And this is what probably cost them the fight.
It just seems that yeah. Yeah, it just seems that Fun weren't on the same page with that fight. 3 heroes going in slightly one after the other. And Last Chance sitting on the top, on the bot lane, pops his ultimate, forces out a cliff. And that's a 15-second cooldown for Last Chance. He doesn't care. This engine, after stealing Blade Fairy, he feels he needs a little bit more mana, gets some items, and just goes back to base. And after taking the tier 2 and forcing out the glyph, OP just looking to back up, use the nice newfound map control. Last Chance picks up an Invis Rune, and he might get some very good aggressive play here if he... Oh, he pops the smoke with it. 5-man smoke, but the Sentry Ward is popped. Last Chance blinks out. Can he get the last? Can he get what he needs? And no, Last Chance runs away. Blink Daragon on cooldown for 6, but the Owner Shadows. he's gonna go down, but will he take anyone with him? The answer is no. And Slider, who was coming to back him up, decides, I'll rather not do that, and backs off into the top lane to farm.
Yeah, this would have been trouble if the Wind Ranger did not have a buyback, but thankfully she does, so not quite costly. And as we see, the Roshan time has started ticking, and it's gonna be another 2 odd minutes till the Roshan is up, so we're gonna see a 4th Roshan being battled out for. Oh, this
Team
Rubik
Gaming
is
on
too
the
quick.
dial looking to just... Yeah. Looking to just try and force out that Wind Ranger buyback and then maybe back off. That Roshan when it respawns. Maybe they're looking just to push in on this.
And this time it's the Slider who's doing the pushing bit in the top lane. But let's see if he comes back for the defense. I think he should, because he doesn't have that much of pushing power, and he has TP'd back to base. So this is...
Yeah, Slider's back.
They're still saving the Wind Ranger buyback, rightly so. The Juggernaut is going to be silenced up. He uses his Manta. The Omni Slash still available for the use. And now Team Fun Gaming look to take racks. Actually, they don't. They back off as the Roshan timer comes on our screen. It's going to be a 1 minute Roshan after this.
Yeah. Nice aware play from Fun Gaming. Know that they didn't need to get more than that. The Ascension, he's gone too far. Ponu does it there, but a great slam from top. And then follow up Swan. Scream only on the Rubik again. Decent lit shots and killing 2. Looking dire from the dire team. Several heroes low. As the Wind Ranger, she goes down to the fire. Now listen to game. Gets that the Scotty buff on the Slider, but after a 2 for 2 trade and another buyback on the Rubik, 1500 gold going towards Team Fun Gaming. That brings the XP, the gold in their favor,
God.
about 1100 gold. The XP graph, about 200 gold only. This is such a close game.
Look at the
Look at the
net worth graph.
and the next push.
It's
Yeah, it's
all up and
I was
down.
taking a look. It's only 1,200 after almost an hour of play. That shows how close this game is between these two teams.
Well, with that, OP Esports take their first Roshan and the 4th Roshan of the game. Rubik is just gonna be the ward himself. Cheese being thrown on the ground. Probably the Rubik is gonna get it.
No one. Maybe. Yeah. He'll pick it up, maybe give it to one of his carries when the Aegis dies or feels it's necessary to use on himself, seeing as they seem to be initiating on the Rubik pretty much every fight.
Joe Ranger has 6k gold stacked up. I really want to see what she makes. What about an Agnum Scepter?
Rapier Gaming. Yeah, Agnum Scepter is an interesting... I haven't seen it in pro play that much.
Yeah, even I haven't.
Until this point, but I've seen it in a couple of pubs and it seems quite good. Just simply for those who aren't aware, what it does is it causes the Dry Ranger's attacks to essentially have ranged cleave. She splits her attacks onto targets behind her initial attack target and can proc every single one of her items. So maybe, and an Aghanim Scepter is good from a stats point of view, and that seems to be what OP want on this Dry Ranger, but what would she sacrifice if she decides to build that Aghanim Scepter?
The Blink Dagger. Maybe it's not that useful right now.
She has seen a lot of worth from it, but maybe with those extra stats she won't find it as necessary. Or what she could do is she could
break the Dragon Lance.
Turn the Dragon Lance into... Yeah, break the Dragon Lance into that Butterfly and that BKB that we were mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
Sran, he's looking to be a little bit sneaky on the bottom lane.
He's
hiding
just
in the trees.
He's just pushing the lanes. And as you can see, Fun Gaming is completely turtled up into their base. They are quite scared to get out of their base. And on the other side, OP are doing the same thing. And we see the neutrals are completely enjoying their alone time right now.
Yeah. They've been hit far too many times this game. They're like, guys, just leave us alone.
Okay, the slaughter continues now.
And the peace ends. The slaughter continues, yes. Hashtag stop the creep murder. But the
Okay,
Team
now
OP
we see a
looking for
smoke.
one, looking to smoke up. Yeah, smoking up, trying to find what they can. They're looking to check their own jungle first to see if Fun Gaming are anywhere near there. But they won't find anyone at this point in time. So maybe if they're lucky they'll rotate on the Queen of Pain, but with her Blink Dagger and Yule Scepter, it'll be hard for them to catch her out unless they get a very good gust into Crush combo. So it looks like the smoke will likely come to nothing. They do ping out the Queen of Pain in the bottom lane, but she blinks out and TP's out right away. She smells a rat.
Yeah,
And
the
they
the
don't
day
manage
the
to catch her.
daytime vision taking into part right now. It was night when she was hiding, and suddenly became day, and she was visible to the Rubik who blinked in, but she managed to blink away to safety.
A lot of the game will likely hinge on this next fight. The Queen of Pain's buyback will be up for the fight though, as the only hero probably without buyback status will be Rubik in terms of cooldown, but a lot of the heroes don't have buyback simply because they just don't have enough farm. Backride is very close, he's 164 gold away. Queen of Pain, she's got hers. Interestingly, the Slardar is 1,000 gold away from his. That's probably why he's farming so desperately, and his team are letting him get all that farm. And the Drow chooses to go back for the Skadi, replacing what item did she replace? I mean the Satanic, not the Skadi. My mistake.
And again,
That will
we
allow her
see-
to.
the net worth graph. It's really amusing. Still, we see a neck-to-neck game being played between these two teams.
Yeah, it's been back and forth all game, and the most has been pretty much the entire game is 4,000 gold in the Dire's favor. That shows just how important taking each fight on its merits is. If you lose a fight, you can throw back a lead that you've been working for so long to build up. The importance of just playing careful, and both these teams exemplifying that. Only now are OP looking to push out when they've got buyback on their Drow, buyback on their Wind Ranger. The Drow's next major item. Has Last Chance picked up a major item since that? Oh, and there goes the Aegis. The entire Aegis timing has been used with literally nothing happening.
I mean,
Teams
time is
both
flying
not
so fast in this
wanting to-
game.
Yeah.
Like
But
last
even
time
without the
I
Aegis,
spoke a word, it was
it was only
Roshan
on-
fight, and now the Aegis. But now the Wind Ranger in bit of trouble. She's been shackled up. Nice swap there to save up the Wind Ranger. In comes the Slardar with a crush. The Juggernaut is completely decimated with those right clicks coming out from the Wind Ranger. And now the Bat Rider taking the ton of damage from the Wind Ranger is gonna fall again. Meanwhile, the Omni Slash being used onto this Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger falling quite low, but has managed to survive yet. She's life stealing out of this Queen of Pain. In comes the Echo Slam on the Earthshaker. And it looks like Drow Ranger is going to fall as well. 3 heroes have fallen on Team OP Esports. The fight continues. The Rubik in bit of trouble.
The buyback sound is playing aplenty. Drow Ranger buying back, looking to try to get back into the Wolf. Oh, with that silence on Prodigy, maybe saving Last Chance's life, preventing him from getting disabled, bringing down Doom, and the Queen of Pain ult with that Aghanim Scepter is up again, but it's not enough to bring down the Drow Ranger. She's still got her Satanic. Both 4 heroes down on the team. She has to go back to the base. She has to make sure that she does not go down. But meanwhile, the Creeps look to be almost the MVP of Team OP. They've brought down the tier 3 tower in the top lane. They've brought the ranged Rex to half, and they've even chipped down the Melee Rex. Somehow, in the RNG of Dota, they have managed to get 4 siege creeps in one creep wave,
Yeah.
which are now cleaned up by Strand before they do any more damage. In the bot lane, the Dire have a pretty big wave, but with Wolf on the Drow Ranger there to clean it up, it'll be gone before there are any major threats. So that fight was very tumultuous, and overall it didn't affect the net worths very often. Even though both teams had many kills, it only dipped the graph about 500 gold, just due to the sheer even nature of it. 2 heroes in the dive buying back, the Drow Ranger buying back, it all evens out in the end. What do you think will happen from here? Do you think we'll see another period of activity just like that last fight, or will teams just kick it passive and play for the next round of buybacks?
I'm just hanging in there, Pizza. I'm trying, because of this game, it's gone more than an hour. I'm just trying to manage the next game. I'll just be right back in 5 minutes.
Sure. So overall, this game is very, very even, and both OP and Fun Gaming have a very good shot at it, with Roshan respawning in about 22 seconds. That will likely be the next major objective that both teams seek to get. With no buyback on their Juggernaut, no buyback on their Juggernaut, no buyback on their Batrider. Team Fun Gaming head towards the Roche Pit, looking to get it on their heroes again, but they will just find it in time. Scouted with the Batrider Flame Break, and it is pinged out from this engine on the Rubik. But the Radiant team are not in position to defend this. Juggernaut gets the double damage, gets in the rush up pit and tries to bring it down as fast as possible. Queen of Pain blinking in with the Scotty to try to disrupt any of the Blink Dagger initiation from OP that could come in. And now to the game. He's wailing on that Roshan like there's no tomorrow. This tension blinks in, let's burn him, combos his father, burn him, gets brought down. Buyback, but Team Fun Gaming, they'll be looking to push down. Without the Drow Ranger and the Vengeful Spirit, a lot of Team OP's damage is gone. They ping the mid-racks, and now listen to the game. Blinks there and starts wailing away. This could be the crucial end of the game. That fight, bringing things almost to even, and showing the shit back and forth. Literally even buys back just to press the advantage even more. Queen of Pain uses it off on the creep wave. Because we're 63 minutes in, it doesn't quite kill the creep wave. Wind Ranger buys back, but Juggernaut doesn't care. He's got his healing ward. He is hitting that barracks to his heart's content. Strand gets shackled, gets gone on, but she just uses herself. And the mid-range, mid-lane barracks has gone down. Strand pops the cheese, but he goes down before he can even blink out. Very good damage potential from Team OP, but they are now racks down. 1200 gold swing just with killing that Queen of Pain. But at this stage of the game, we're 64 minutes in. One lane of barracks is not the end of the game. It does make things a little more difficult, but it does not mean that you are losing the game by any means. Another lane of barracks could spell a little bit more of a dire situation for Team OP, but it's nothing to be overly afraid of as of yet. Juggernaut, he's still far and away with that newly picked up Abyssal Blade that was used to such effectiveness in that last fight, managing to finish off the Drow Ranger before she could Satanic. Vengeful Spirit, she has gone for
An Ether Lens.
She's gone for an Ether Lens to increase her initiation range, and welcome back, Warhog.
Yep, hi.
We had a lot of action. Dire claimed Roshan and won the fight off the back of it, and have managed to claim the first lane of barracks at 63 minutes into the game.
Oh, finally, we see the lane of racks down in the middle lane. I think I saw the Drow Ranger did die and did not have a buyback, so probably this caused the range. I mean, this caused the racks on the other side. Did Drow Ranger die?
Yes.
Yeah.
Juggernaut managed to get right next to her, got a lucky bash on her, and then procced his Abyssal Blade just to bring her down before she could do anything. Pop her Satanic, or even just wail him down. Juggernaut now picking up a refresher.
Oh man. Wow.
Talk me through the logic of the refresher orb on the Juggernaut at this point in time.
I'm just calculating if he has enough mana. 350 into 2 is 700. Add another 350. That's around 1050. Yeah, I think that should be. He'll able to pull off the combo on him. But yeah, Juggernaut going in for the refresher. So probably he's gonna take the enemies by surprise. But in a game like this, I would have, which is going on for an hour and 6 minutes now. Probably should get some defending item. Maybe a Mjolnir could help him defend. If not the Battle Fury now, a Mjolnir giving the added attack speed. But something to clear out the waves faster enough and push faster.
Soldier's fortune.
At this point, Sran with his ultimate just kind of uses it on a creep wave, and that makes one creep wave go. And it's Fun Gaming and not on the defensive. They're looking to be aggressive here. And this refresher orb item will not only allow Juggernaut to refresh his spells, like his Blade Fury, his Healing Ward, which cannot be underestimated, and his Omni Slash, it will also importantly allow him to refresh his items. So if he gets silenced by the Drow Ranger and he pops his Manto, he can pop a refresher orb to be ready for the next gust and potentially turn around. Even refreshing an Abyssal Blade could mean 2 dead heroes instead of 1. And Fun Gaming, staring down the Barrett. Good initiation from Chopper, getting Nihilus on the game. But he pops his first Omni Slash. Does not kill anyone, but it stops the initiation and saves his life. Drow Ranger sitting on the backline, wailing on Prodigy. This engine, he's gonna go down. Wind Ranger's gone down. Oh, and this could be trouble for OP. With the Wind Ranger out for 108 seconds, a lot of their damage is negated. Now listen to the game. He has used his refresher. He's still got his second Manta, his second Abyssal Blade, and he has used his second ultimate, but that should be enough to allow Fun Gaming to get their second lane of barracks. And this is looking a little tricky for OP now. With 2 lanes of barracks down, they'll be constantly defending against super creeps.
Yes, I mean both the lanes of both the lanes which were racked or whatever racks. It was courtesy of these buybacks which were on cooldown now. Wind Ranger did die twice in that battle, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She only died once. She bought back in the previous fight. So with her buyback only on cooldown for about 2 minutes, she bought back in the previous fight and died twice in that one. And still, the proximity of the 2 major fights to each other meant that she didn't have buyback for this fight.
Yes, this is Fun Gaming capitalizing on the buyback situations.
Yeah. They were aware that the Wind Ranger bought back, and their heroes are very strong. With Queen of Pain picking up a Hex now, used to kill the Wind Ranger in that last fight, and Juggernaut picking up that Abyssal Blade to provide some further lockdown. Even though the Wind Ranger is normally very evasive, and none of the heroes on Team Fun Gaming have an MKB to hit her through Windrun, they just lock her down and kill her either before she gets it off, or just lock it while she's got it on. They stun her, they turn her into a pig, and they just kill her afterwards. Optimistically thinking Roche is up again.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time, and in that time OP just have to defend against 2 lanes of super creeps. So with Fun Gaming farming the majority of the map, we now see the largest gold lead in the entire game of a whopping 5,000 gold, and only 2,500 XP in their advantage. We see Fun Gaming now just looking to press their advantage, get their buybacks on all of their heroes, which they almost have. The only one without buyback is the Lich, both on cooldown and a little bit short on gold, and then they'll just likely just push top it. Yeah.
70 minutes into the game, 5k net worth lead isn't gonna count much, but these 2 racks which are down courtesy of those buybacks, which is not shown in the graph, so you could say Fun Gaming are quite ahead right now.
Yeah. Well,
We see
the
a
goal might
butterfly
not be
being picked up
very
now.
far ahead. She has picked up that butterfly, and she hasn't
hasn't
chosen
broken
to
the
disassemble
Dragon
the
Lance,
Dragon Lance
yeah.
for it though. She's clearly valuing that extra attack range over whatever item what item did she replace to get the butterfly? What was previously in that slot? So she had
The power treads are now boots of travel, I think.
power treads turned into BOTs, and maybe it was just the TP scroll.
Yeah, it was the TP
That's what
scroll.
we
Also, the Helm of Dominator got converted into a Satanic, so it's a big inventory right there.
That's true. And now, with the 5th Roshan of the game, Fun Gaming will likely just take this and barrel down the top lane, or even just force their way in mid or bottom for an aggressive smoke play and just catch OP by surprise, as they've done in the last 2 major fights. And Juggernaut and Queen of Pain don't even have space for the Aegis, so it goes to the Bat Rider.
Yeah, it's a good thing giving into the Bat Rider. He can go in boldly and get out with a kill or so. But this is now time for Fun Gaming to seal the deal. They have the Roshan, they have the cheese, they have 2 racks advantage, and let's see if OP have in them to defend it out.
They are baiting Strand here on the low ground with their 4 heroes backing him up under the cover of Smoke of Deceit. Will OP take the bait? There is a sentry ward down in the bot lane, but that's not going to help you against the Smoke of Deceit. The only thing that'll help you will be your heroes coming in range, or, as happened there, the timer coming out. And the full nature of Team Fun Gaming strategy is revealed. And OP are playing very defensive, hugging their Ancient, not wanting to go anywhere near Fun Gaming on anything less than the exact terms that they want.
Now the
gem
gem,
now on Earthshaker, they will,
gonna reward things.
Yeah, gem on Earthshaker just to control any vision that OP might have. Their only ward on the map at this point, a very deep ward placed almost 6 minutes ago that's expiring in about 2 seconds, and their ward on their own hill in their jungle. But neither are going to help against this push, which is inevitably coming from Team Fun Gaming.
Buybacks now cost almost 2.2k gold. That's a lot to spend on a buyback, and this True Ranger is desperately trying to farm her buyback, and she's almost got it. Yeah, she's got it.
Yeah, that if the fight happens now, the Wind Ranger does not have a buyback as of yet.
She'll get it. She'll get it. She'll get it. It's just 100 gold away.
Huh?
She'll get it in the creep wave or so.
100 gold. Considering it is super creep, and if Team Fun Gaming push in the next 20 seconds, oh, she's got it now. One more creep. 10, maybe even passive gold will allow it to tick up. So there will be many lives from both teams to throw at this fight, and we'll see who comes up. Will it be Fun Gaming, as it has been in the last couple of fights, with their now 12,000 net worth? Oh, Blink, Hex initiation, Chopper gets Hex, but Saran wisely.
The rest of his team was just wondering whether to go in or not. Yeah.
Clearly, Strand saw an initiation that none of his teammates saw at that point in time.
Maybe he was trying to force out BKBs or something like that.
At this point in the game, those timings are very crucial. So if that initiation had worked and forced something like that, it could immediately have led to follow-up from his team. But until then, Fun Gaming just content to starve their enemies, sit on the top lane high ground, and just wait it out. Counterparts are, and that's all they need to do. Hitting what has been pops, this could be the time when Fun Gaming wants to go.
Batriders move, then he catches the right target. The Drow Ranger's been caught.
He's got the Drow Ranger. A great slam.
She's gonna be swapped back though.
And Dead. Yep. Jar doesn't survive for now, but she goes down. Wind Ranger buys back.
Joe Ranger isn't down yet.
Does manage to get back to the... Jar does get back to the well. Last chance. Oh, he's down the second time, and that could be the end.
Yeah, Wind Ranger now giving up. Finally, Fun Gaming going in for directly the throne and the T2, T4 towers. GGWP being called out,
And
finally.
there's the GG. Very back and forth game. Some very crucial team fights, particularly in the late game. And some last minute PM killing. Allow for a very entertaining game. A long but very worthwhile game of Indian Dota. I have been Pizza Dog Gaming and I've been joined by Warhawk. Thank you, Warhawk, for joining me. It's been a very fun cast.
It was my pleasure as well. No, I keep shouting out every day, it's fine. So, see you later.
See you later. I've been Pizza Dog. You can find me on Twitch at Pizza Dog Casting, on Twitter at Pizza Dog Dota, and on YouTube just as Pizza Dog. I hope to see you in one of my future casts, and thank you for joining me. Good night, everybody. Keep on having fun. The important thing about Dota is to have fun. Good night.
Parents from my mother. And once she arrives, I might be capable of living.
Did you go out with friends?
Well, a boy's best friend is his mother.
Scar is a guy who thinks he's flying, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. Oh, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no. I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Sitting at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Sitting at the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Trying to holler at me.
But the scrub's checking me and his skin is kinda weak. And I know that he cannot approach me, cause I'm looking like glass and he's looking like trash. Can't get with no deadbeat ass.
Oh, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, no. I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time.
I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get enough from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get enough from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Holler at me. Holler at me. Holler at me.
If you don't have a car and you're walking, if you live at home with your mama,
We're all in our private traps.
if you have a shorty but you don't show love,
Clampton, and none of us can ever get
I
out.
wanna get with me, but no money. I don't
Sometimes we deliberately step into those traps.
I was born in mine. I don't mind it anymore.
Oh, but you should. You should learn.
No, I didn't. But I said no.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard, said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars, we'll be counting stars. I see this light like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs, seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I could not. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. And I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so wrong, you're doing the right thing. I could not. Everything that drowns me makes me wanna fly. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. I've been praying hard, said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. I've been praying hard, said no more burn. Sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn. Sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn. Sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Take out money, watch it burn. Sing in the river, the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive.
boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you. You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you. You want me like the other boys do. They stare at me while I stare at you. It's true, I crave you. It's true, I crave you. I walked into the room dripping in gold. Dripping, dripping. I walked into the room dripping in gold. Dripping, dripping. It's true, I crave you. Na 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 na. Crave you. Na 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 na. Do you want me? 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 Let's just stop and think before I lose faith. I walked into the room dripping in gold. I walked into the room dripping in gold. A wave of heads being tied, so I can told. My heart broke when I saw you kept your gaze control. Oh, I cannot so. Why can you want me like the other boys do? They stare at me while I crave you.
There are 4 Necronomicon warriors along with the treants. This tower is gonna go down like a... well, it's gonna melt like butter.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The Furion now... where does he go? He goes to the top to assist with the top push,
Radiant's
and
top tower has fallen.
it's just 16 minutes into the game. Team 101 have taken all tier 2 towers, have already taken a set of racks. What is the madness? I really wonder. He has his ulti, but he does not have enough mana for it. In goes the PA. He takes the burst damage from killing the Necronomicon warrior. Alacrity being used by the Invoker to just fuel this push on the tower. This should be a comfortable tier 3
Radiant's
top lane tier 3 tower for 101. And look at all those warriors. There is just so much damage on the side of 101 to the buildings. In goes the PA. A quick. Okay, this is going to be first kill for MCV. Now it doesn't look like. Magnus with an RP catches the Juggernaut. Not really anyone else. Omni Knight goes down. Score is 18 to 0. I mean, guys, please get one kill. It'll save you some. The last shreds of dignity, I should say. The PA is trying to do all that she can. Arcane Curse being spammed about by the silencer, not really doing a lot. That's going to be 3 sets of rack in just 18 minutes. I thought this was going to be a very good match, but it really doesn't look like. Night Stalker now with the Aghanim Scepter as if he needs it anymore. Even if they play the entire game in the daytime,
Now have mega creep.
they're definitely not losing. Mega creeps for Team 101. PA going for Vlad's. If they do make a comeback from here, well then they should probably be going into the history books. But I really... Okay, they're making a choo-choo train. That's why they're saying choo-choo train. Oh, look at that. Oh! This is something very innovative. Full marks to Team 101 for innovation. And the choo-choo train now coming to wreck the base. That's what they're saying. Choo-choo, choo-choo. That the engine of the train is obviously the Invoker. Okay, this is quite funny. Okay, the train breaks up. They're now going to concentrate on the towers, but oh my god, that was really funny. There's the RP just onto one hero. Down goes the Magnus. The Witch Doctor ulti expended. The Night Stalker. This is off. Nice. Okay, the Bane has got one hero, and that's gonna be the first kill. Just as they lose, they get the one. They get that one kill. So yeah, they do save. I mean, they do save the last shreds of dignity by getting the kill. But yeah, well played, Team 101. And that choo-choo train is definitely going into our video archives. Alright guys, make sure you catch the rest of the game. Good night.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
abyssal. Monster kill.
You failed the acid test.
Return to the grasslands. Money changes hands. Regeneration. Trickster's rule of illusion.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me I tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me
And that's the reason you were in the dark. I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your circles, but I'll never figure out what I mean to you. Do I belong? I try to fight this, but I know I'm not that strong. And I feel so helpless here. Watch my eyes and fill with fear. Tell me, do it feel the same? Hold me in your arms again. I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love, I need your time. When everything's wrong, you make it right. I feel so high, I come alive. I need to be free with you tonight. I need your love.